Come on in. We're going to be doing your readings for the end of April into May already of 2026. Come on in. Don't mind my hands. It's planting season. This is the time. I'm in the dirt and my plants, and I'm opening things up in the yard and whatever. So please don't mind my hands. Probably for the next, I don't know, 6 or 8 months. Anywho, if you have Scorpio on your chart anywhere, there should be a message in here somewhere for you. So come on in. Thank you to the newer subscribers. I really want to put a shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for subscribing and listening and watching and all of it. You know, I wouldn't waste my time if it wasn't for you guys. So, yeah, spirit guides, universe, angels, ancestors, friends of Scorpios who may have passed over, the higher galactic beings that may be overseeing this act of divination after all, and the ascended masters. Please come in and help guide and give us messages today for people's best and highest good in a way that we can all understand. Please and thank you. So what we have to start with here, negativity. Oh, great. Like a dark cloud above your depressed, extreme moods. Some of you may be going through the dark night of the soul, or a big transformation. I'm even feeling like the death card vibe. Some of you may be mourning. I'm sorry. My condolences if you are, but try not to be negative, right? Everything happens for a reason. I'm not sure what is going on exactly, but we're going to find out. Uh-oh, dark side. Your dark side keeps you from enjoying the love that you have. Don't let it steal your joy. Yeah, some of you may be reflecting right now and being very negative and what? And if it's not you, it's them, okay? So don't forget to flip and flop your energies and genders each and every time you feel fit during the reading. Just don't force it. Secret past, skeletons in the closet, not telling the whole story. Yeah, not telling the whole story is pretty much it's a lie. You know, hi, Paul. Hello. So this is crowning you for the next few weeks, somebody's secret past, who's ever that may be. Maybe, you're keeping some things to yourself, which is good, right? Not everything is everyone's business, which people like to find, how much money do you have? How much money don't you have? How much, it's all these things that people place on, stereotyping. Anywho, on with it. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Hi, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, controlling, needs to be right all the time, possessive, and jealous. Somebody in you, yeah, I'm not doing personals right now. You can hit me up in my email down below in the description. And I do personals, but it's on the side. Okay. Hi, everybody. Hello. Anywho, somebody's controlling. This may be to an excessive point for some of you, right? Public image, worried about appearances, conceited, can't relax. Somebody's worried about what they look like to others, whether it's literally in public or in the community, whatever it is to you. I'm not really liking this start for you guys, Scorpio. You have a lot of good things around you right now, except for this right here. So that's what we're gonna talk about here. So negative, very depressed, completion, west, looking for the puzzle pieces. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you, I said right in the very beginning, I felt like a death card vibe. So however that recognizes with you, but this negative, depressive, looking for puzzle pieces is good. Yeah, because we're all looking for a completion. We're all looking for answers. None of us want to be confused or, suffering anymore, that all of that, right? I'm feeling like You know, maybe these puzzle pieces that you're looking for, research possibly, you know, if you're researching a lot. I know Scorpios are very investigative, so you very much could be, which is always a good thing, and it does help put the pieces together. So just know that I am self-taught here, and I know that you can do that by finding your own answers out there, because I've done it, right? I'm living, breathing, walking proof of my own experiences, and they were pretty wicked in my past. And I want to get you guys where I'm at, right? For my North Noders out there. Air, motion, dark side. Things are happening fast, right? But air and swords, I take that as, is usually verbal or mental, right? So it's something on your mind or it's something verbal, but things are happening really fast here, right? Something's stealing your joy. I feel like a lot of you are going through it pretty hard, or you went through something really hard. Something like that. There's a secret past. Somebody's not telling the whole story here. Maybe it's even to yourselves. Ooh, I just heard that. Some of you are not admitting some certain truths to yourselves. Okay. Scorpio is all about truth. You know, they're one of the most loyal signs on the planet. I'm not sure. We're going to get deeper into that. Oceans and bravery. This is crowning you. Being brave with these secrets here. Skeletons in the closet, not telling the whole story. Being brave, walking on the world here. Being brave through this. Okay. So it's telling you to keep being brave. I like that. Whatever you're doing, you know, pressure, transformation. See, I knew I felt that something. This could also be like a tower kind of vibe I'm feeling, but something's controlling. This is your hope, fear, challenge, and homework column, right? Somebody needs to be right all the time. They think they're a know-it-all. Somebody's a know-it-all, right? They're very jealous, low-vibed, insecure, whatever this is about here. Okay, one more here and we can move on. What else, Spirit? What's going on with Scorpio? Richness and marine life. Yeah, there's a lot of fish in the sea. That's for somebody. Marine life, it's it's a water sign card. There you go, Scorpio. Public image, there's a lot of people watching, a lot of people in wonder as well, I heard. Somebody's having a hard time relaxing. They're all about how they look to others. You know, is this status and quo? I'm wondering. All right, get a little more here. 3, 4, 5. There we go. All right. So we have healing from the negativity, the depressive. You're trying to heal, introspection, trying to look for the puzzle pieces, trying to look for things, or maybe things have been completed, or that's what it's about, completion, whatever that is. But balancing, right? Mind, body, and spirit, right? Balancing, self-care. Yeah, we need to care about ourselves right now, right? It's a very dark world out there. Dark side right in front of me. Antisocial, in your feelings, silent treatment, and feeling left out. Somebody might be, you know, really not into being in the public eye right now, even though people are watching. I feel like this is a very transformative energy. It really is. There's a light side and there's a dark side being presented here. And this dark side, you know, they could be feeling left out as well, I suppose, you know. I think it's maybe both. Maybe everybody's feeling a little bummed out right now. All right. Rumors, gossip, nosy. Yeah. Everybody's watching. This is crowning you for the next few weeks. And people are going to be, chatty, rumors, gossip, right? And usually, well, everybody gossips to a certain extent. It's human nature. But when it's gossiping in a negative way, when it's gossiping in a bullshit kind of demeaning, even, ooh, I heard that for somebody. When that's, it's not cool. No, it's not. Not at all. The secret past. Somebody's gossiping maybe about the secret past or something. And being brave through all of this right now is where you're at, Scorpio. Happiness, joy, and healing. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. It's, but working on that healing so you can be happy again. You can release, right? Things are the way they are. We have to come to those truths. Once we come to those truths, we can then move on. Yeah. Yeah. It's all about it. Something is under pressure though. Excuse me. I feel like, I don't know, is somebody putting you under pressure, Scorpio? Some of you, maybe. I'm feeling like there's pressure from, it's not just what you're going through. I'm not sure how that's going to resonate, but we're going to get a lot deeper here. Glowing up and showing up. I like it. New opportunities, a new career, and successful business. I like it, Scorpio. There you go. The richness and the vastness of life. I love it. The public image, however, those of you who do care, because it's really, personally, I don't give a crap what other people think. I really don't. But I do when I'm like compassionately detached. Okay. You may want to try and practice that kind of thing, caring about people from a distance, because quite honestly, people suck, right? Let's all be freaking honest in this world. It's true. It sucks that way, but anywho, moving on. What else do you have for Scorpio? Rough. It's been rough. It's been rough. I feel like somebody out there is rough. Rough around the edges, wound tight. Whatever that is. Hello. It's funny because you're on my channel, Laughter, and if you think this is so bad, then you're sinning right now. So why don't you get off and stop wasting our time? If you can't be nice, then don't say it at all. I feel like a stupid kindergartner teacher. You spiritual narcissists can get the hell off my channel because you have zero power here, right? Anywho, somebody's been through it. Here they're really feeling it. Somebody is feeling very low. This negative energy, this dark side energy, destiny. There you go, Scorpio, right in your present. You're shaping it. A lot of you are like master magicians out there, I feel. You're dealing with it. You're not, it is about your destiny, but it's changing it. It's healing it. You're going through the motion. I feel like you just don't feel like dealing with people, or certain people. Anyway, these cards don't want to stay. Anywho, show me what I need to see. Has to blame somebody. Yeah, a lot of people do in this world because they don't want to take accountability for them damn selves. Somebody's blaming somebody. Secret past, not telling the whole story, being brave and strong through all these rumors and chit-chatty gossiping, trying to find the puzzle pieces and make it all work out is really what we're working on for the next few weeks, it looks like. So far, letting this stuff go and healing. Right on, Scorpio. That's what it's about, is the healing. Friend or foe? Ooh. hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Yeah, Scorpio, you have the vision. You can see right through these people. You know who is friends and who's foe. Sipping, gossiping, nosy. They just want to know. They don't care. You know, this is probably why you're fed up, right? Because you're sick of this or something. Yeah. Female. Glowing up and showing up. I like it. Public image. Someone's conceited out there. Maybe we just need to kind of leave, you know, be humble, right? But whatever that is. Anywho, we're going to get into it here. I'm getting into my tarot. Buckle up, people. Oh, you know what I wanted to do is I want to ask all of you out there to use your intuition as well during this reading, of course, and all of everyone's everything, right? But I especially would like you to, because this is my soul card deck, and it's a very deep deck. And Scorpios, we're deep. So I'm going to ask you to use your intuition. I am great, Victor. Thank you for asking. I hope you are well as well. So yeah, I'm going to give you my interpretation, but I'm not going to tell you until you check it out. These are very deep. Yeah, you see right through it. This is a perfect card for Scorpio. Look at that vision. When you have a vision, you're focused. Yeah? Keep your eye on the prize, the healing. That is the prize, because that's where your happiness and mental health is. Look at the dark and the white on the face, you know? Something about that. Turning the dark into light. Using your vibration. Yeah, I like it. It's been rough. It's right over that card. It's been rough. But look at the growth, the leaves even, you know, turning colors. And, you know, I really like this. I love this card for you, Scorpio. This is very cool. And if you have any kind of feelings about it, then absolutely take it with you if I didn't say or see it. All right, we're going to use my Herb Crafters Tarot deck, 5 of Air. Great, yeah. These rumors and gossips, these rumors and gossipy kind of people and whatever's going on, you know, somebody does feel left out of the clan. Somebody's getting ticked off here or something. There's some negative energy between this. It's been rough, but somebody's healing, and that's what it's all about through this, right? Somebody's looking for the puzzle pieces of completion. The West spiritually is known for, you know, a completion and ending, the end of the day, the you know, you get where I'm coming from. So the brutality or the cruelty of whatever these rumors and word witchery could be, you know, you're getting over it. You're getting over it. Card down. Hold on. Ace of water down. I was going to turn it around. I think you are filling your own cup, or you're trying, but somebody's having a hard time here. But ultimately, I feel like there is no love here. This could be talking about the other party, the whatever that is, but it's all about your destiny. It's right over that. Right? Things are happening. Things are fast. People are really chatty about Scorpio this month. People are really talking about Scorpio. And Scorpios have a lot of haters, you know? And like I said, who cares? You know, it's all about you and focusing. Yeah. 9 of Air down. Has to blame somebody. Secret past, not telling the whole story. It was brutal. I feel like it's clear as day to you, right? Trying to be brave, but somebody's blaming somebody. They don't want to take accountability. Friend or foe here. 6 of Air down. Wow, I need a bunch. What's going on? Scorpio. Haya of Fire down. Now, Hayas in this deck are like pages. So somebody is a child, and we're all somebody's child here. But this female in the public image really doesn't feel, yeah, I feel like it's going to be hard healing for some of you. Or this is a big transformation. This is something big in your lives that's going down or happened or whatever that is to you. The Hermit down. Negativity, rough, 5 of air. Some people, I kind of feel like some people will never learn, but that's in the 8 of Pentacles reversed to me. But I heard it from Spirit. I'm going to say it. They're avoiding transformation. There's nothing wrong with me. I don't have to heal, kind of thing, right? It's also like a busy bee. You know, they don't want to listen to the wise guide. They're either denying or refusing or something. Something's rough here. 5 of air right over it. It's brutal. Brutal, man. These people don't know when to shut their mouths is what it is. You're healing. I feel like you're minding your own business here. And some people, they just don't know how to stay in their own garden. You know, they're always in someone else's garden. You know, I hate people like that. I'm sorry. I just have no tolerance anymore. 2 of fire, bee balm. I like that. Somebody's a beekeeper out there. I like it. If you are, please let me know down below. Yeah, but look, that proven winner's pot, you know, that are we going to plant it or are we going to keep it in the regular pot? You know, what are we doing? We need to make some plans about the destiny, right? It's right over this. Somebody's dark side. It's stealing your joy, right? Get out of your head. Let it go. Whatever that is. Somebody has to blame somebody. Somebody's not, you know, some things happen, right? That's fated. That's the stuff we don't like usually, right? Yeah. But destiny is, you know, how we deal with those fated moments, right? 8 of fire, dead center in the reading. I like it. When there's a fire in the kitchen, you move. Yeah, a nice, beautiful copper pot there. I just sold mine. I had a whole beautiful set from Italy and France. Both they were mixed, but I just got rid of them. It's just too heavy for me to clean all the time. But boy, did I make some great meals out of those pots. Anywho, ginger. Somebody's clear. There's communication coming in, or the communication of the swiftness of the word witchery. Thank you, Spirit. Has to blame somebody. Wow. Things are happening. We have motion and air with the horses, and now we have 8 of fire. Things are going to be happening in the next few weeks here, I feel. 4 of fire. Yeah, it's about home or family or something. Friend or foe. Yeah, family's usually not your friend. I hate to say it a lot of times, you know. It's unfortunate, but a lot of times, not always. 4 of fire, yeah. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework, the transformation of it all. People are dealing with it hard, friend or foe. Yeah, this foe, I would call it, is dealing with it pretty hard, right? Around the home, around the family. Somebody's super controlling. Some of them are control freaks, right? Power hungry, maybe. Yeah, you're not sure if you can trust them, and if you're questioning it, the answer is no. If you have to question it, it's no. They're either refusing or denying this high priestess. But in my readings, even when they're reversed, the meanings are still carried over. So this person, this female, more than likely knows, but they're denying their whatever that is, public image. They're all worried about it, the vastness of life. A lot of things are happening. I feel like there's a lot of piranhas out there. There's a lot of piranhas. Getting your spiritual armor on and knowing who's who and when to care and when not to care, you know, all of it. You know? Yeah. Rough. Yeah. Adelita? Yeah, this is an Adelita. Adelitas, I believe, are healers in this deck. Somebody's a healer. Oh, look, healing right over it. Yeah, somebody is a healer that's healing. Well, the healers usually need to heal, and that's where the healers come from, if that makes any sense at all. The healers tend to go through it and learn from it, and then they turn and try and help, right? So, or whatever. A lot of times that's the, but look, she's crafting her craft in this card. This more than likely female, right? But you can flip and flop, it doesn't matter. But something's been rough. Somebody doesn't see the truth. Okay, somebody doesn't see the truth, or maybe somebody doesn't want to speak the truth. It's rough, you don't want to deal with it anymore. I don't know how that's going to be, so whatever that is. I need a bunch of cards, please, Spirit. The Empress reversed. I'm going to shut my window. I'm getting cold. Now we have Two of Earth reversed. Hold on one second, please. Whew, yeah, all of a sudden. Chilly. Okay, we have Empress reversed, Two of Earth reversed. Yeah, somebody may be missing their children, or maybe this is about their children, because we had that page energy over here. So something about that, but this one is blocked. This one's not a creative energy. The Empress reversed, it's about their destiny, right? There's a dark side. Somebody's dark side is keeping them from healing. Somebody that really probably has no empathy, more than likely, right? Things are very out of balance. We have the Two of Earth reversed, Witch Hazel. Very out of balance, very reckless. Somebody has to blame somebody. They're not telling the whole story. There could be lies. There could be mental illness here. There could be a lot of different scenarios. But whatever this is, this Emperor, okay, we have Empress reversed, now we have Emperor. And this Emperor with controlling here, friend or foe, I'm a foe. But you can place it. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Somebody's trying to control this transformation, or maybe they're just under pressure and they're denying their own reflection. They won't self-reflect or something. But this Emperor, now fours, are about foundations, right? The four corners, the foundation, right? Friend or foe. And then we have Four of Fire here. Four, definitely. Family, yeah. Isn't it the truth that family usually hurts family the most? The people closest to you, right? Isn't that usually, it sucks that way, but it's true. Somebody's bound. Somebody's stuck. Somebody's earthbound. The Blackberry Pie. Female, public image conceited. This person is dealing with a real life devil in human form or something. This is also about obsessions and addictions, right? Right now I'm trying to quit smoking. So for me, that's what that would represent. But for you, it could be anything else, right? Some female is bound to their own mistakes. They need to take accountability. Something. Madre, fire down. Yeah. I feel a dark witch, Madres are mothers. Mothers are queens. So Queen of Fire reversed, right? Somebody was a dark witch. They were crafting bad crap. And now this Empress reversed, I feel, doesn't really have much drive. They're not glowing up and showing up. And that's what it's all about. Somebody here has, somebody here hasn't. I feel like somebody's refusing it or denying it. There's something there that's like a, I don't know, maybe they're scared of, I don't know why people are scared to heal. There is nothing more relieving than crying. It feels good to cry sometimes. You know, it lets the pressure out. It's incredibly healing. Thank you for reviewing my comments, YouTube, because I'm really tired of these spiritual narcissists on my channel. I, for one, don't mind them redirecting or redacting certain messages. Yeah, so we're going to get deeper still. I'm going to use my little Green Witch Tarot deck. What else for Scorpio? Yeah, we got a lot of haters, man. Like I said, blaze your own trail. Do what you need to do, right? These haters need to worry about their own lives, because I guarantee you their lives are not exactly pretty. Ain't that the truth? Don't get scared now. Wish fulfillment. 9 of Chalices. Something's rough. This 5 of Swords. Rough energy. Yeah, healing. Somebody wishes for somebody to heal here. But this person that has no empathy or is blocked or something, a lot of hate, maybe. I'm not sure. The Tower. Oh, yeah. Destiny right over this. Somebody has a dark side. This was preordained for some people. I don't know what that means in your lives exactly, but, you know, we all know that I'm a Scorpio too. And if you didn't, you do now. But, yeah. But remember, you are the Tower, Scorpio. You're the eye of the storm. This Ace of Water down. This was hard to take. There was no love there or something. There was no self-love or something. Somebody has to blame somebody. It's crowning you. These half-truths, dirty little secrets, not telling the whole story. People can't be straight up, man. I don't want them in my life, to be honest, anymore. I'm at that point. You know, if you can't be real, forget it. I'm so sick of hearing people badmouth other people and ruin their lives from slander, you know, or whatever, you know. Queen of Pentacles down, has to blame somebody. I feel like this Empress down, this female, whoever this is, could be mother, grandmother, Oma, whatever. Yeah, has to blame somebody. They're not taking accountability. This is about abandonment issues and neglect, right? They're not taking responsibility. It's clear as day. Clear as day, right? Being brave, you know, over these rumors and nosy ass, word witchery, negative, dark vibe people. You are up here and they are down here. Remember that. The Holly King reversed. Here's the Hermit and here's the Hermit again. And they're both reversed. Friend or foe. They don't like this teacher. They don't like this one that's trying to shine the light. Friend or foe. I feel like there's a lot of hate here for a lot of you. Some of you people are so insecure and jealous and hateful and envious. It's disgusting on this planet. It is. It's disgusting. Somebody's putting the pressure on, or could be putting the pressure on. This transformative pressure is I feel like the pressure is about ready to burst or something with this Tower, because we got pressure and transformation tower energy here. And then we got it here. See? Now, you know, there's another thing in this card, Scorpio, is see those horses and people up in the sky there, the angels or the spiritual warfare or whatever that could represent, right? That dark side, right? But it's also, if they're in battle, there's light and there's dark. Somebody's ancestors saw something going on that you may not have seen, and they had to show you in a big way because they didn't like what they saw, and they had to take it down. It wasn't built on love and integrity and anything righteous or something of that kind. So they had to bring it to your attention, to crumble it down, to restart. In Scorpio, that's your sign. Transformative death card energy and tower energy. You are the death card. You are the tower. You are the world. You are the wheel of fortune. You are all of it, baby. This is very powerful for somebody out there. Others, it may not be so much. It's going to depend. Knight of Thames reversed. Haya of Fire reversed. Public image, female. We could be talking about 2 females here, possibly. But we can't attack. We can't be brutal. This is about not slandering, right? Stopping the gossip, right? Whatever was happening, it's about stopping. I feel like whoever is healed over this negative dark side BS is finally making it happen. They have the eye on the prize here, right? Eye on the prize. I need a bunch, please, Spirit. We're going through a big thing on this planet right now with all the change and information, and we're kind of like, I don't know how to say, maybe like since we're Scorpio and we're the eye of the storm, right? It's like we're watching everything go on, trying to be antisocial here, trying to mind our own damn business from all these, you know, happiness haters and whoever you're dealing with, you know. And I lost my train of thought, just like that. I don't know if that was disassociation for me from my PTSD or if that was the end of what I was supposed to say. But that's how it came out. All right. Anywho. 6 of Chalices, 2 of Thames reversed, Knight of Pentacles. The Star. Glowing up and showing up, public image. Somebody could have a platform or a podcast or a YouTube channel or TikTok or whatever. There's hope. There's healing. Again, ding, 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 ding. There's faith, right? With this family. Somebody's hoping this family heals. Friend or foe. Feel like they care from a distance, right? Compassionate detachment. 5 of Wands. This is cruelty. This is, you know, the 5 of Swords, the Knight of Swords. But, you know, people need to grow up. People are competing. They're just low vibe. Like I said, Scorpio, you're up here. They're down here, right? You may be trying to get them to heal, but it's free will, right? Worry about yourselves. Heal yourselves. I do personal readings. Ruth, is that, or I can't read the name. I do personals. If you want to go down into my description below, hit me up on my email. We can talk and chit chat and I'll make it happen, Captain. Okay? So 5 of Wands, yeah. Fighting with this High Priestess. Remember I said those High Priestess cards that are reversed are really upright in the meaning is still upright. They're just refusing it or whatever. This female, this high priestess, this one that's healed. They're against the healer. They hate this healer. I knew I felt hate in this reading. I knew I felt it. This earthbound devil energy. You know, I happen to like blackberries. It is tempting, but knowing that somebody has to pay the piper at some point in this lifetime, I'm all set. I don't know about you, but I'm all set. 5 more, please. We can move on. The sun. You are the sun as well. Don't forget that. You're all of the majors. Scorpio. You rock it. You know? We got to get you to rock it. Like your sign says. Adelita of Earth. You're illuminating all the shit that these dark energies were doing or crafting or whatever that was, you know. I feel like it was a lot of spell work going on, and I'm not talking about the good kind. Whatever that dark side is, something's rough. See, source only, we only deal with what we're dealing with on Earth as, I'll put it this way. God always puts situations in your life, no matter how difficult or not, to make you stronger. They're tests, right? To keep you going. Scorpio technically is one of the strongest signs out there. There's a lot of strong signs. It's really about intent and personal power, no matter what sign. But yeah, I just, you know, I feel like the illumination of it all, the destiny, you really give a shit. Scorpio, you're very deep, you're very caring. These foes who are playing your friends or did through the family, you know, friend or foe, you know, they're having it hard. They're, you know, this Empress reversed could be in bad judgment, in their own bad judgment, right? I feel like this family all has to take their own responsibility. Like, is this Empress, you know, responsible for everything? No. She's responsible for whatever she's responsible for, right? But the bad judgment of it all and the destiny and here I have the 2. I don't know if I even went through this row yet, actually, but not really sure if we want to make truce or peace or what, but it's not peaceful right now or something. There's no truce, right? It's about making that decision, making the plans, right? We got the 2 of fire with the 2 of Athens reversed, making the plans. Tower right over it. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles, 8 of fire, dead center in the reading. Has to blame somebody is right over this. Secret past, skeletons in the closet, and being brave through all the witchcraft and spellcraft and word witchery and negative dark side diabolical energies. You know, things are happening. Things are moving. There could be communication coming in. This is dead center in the reading in the next few weeks. However that plays out. It was slow coming, but something's coming, I feel. All right. The star, my favorite. You know, that's the one that's more than likely public image, podcast, whatever. But there's so much healing here. And the hope is that this family would heal. And it's not even a hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Well, the challenge, maybe hope and challenge out of that is for this family to heal, friend or foe, caring from a distance, compassionate detachment from this competitive energy, caring from afar, Scorpio. Yeah. Nice. You care from afar. That means that, you know, you're true empaths. You know. Knight of Chalices. Yeah, these people are not. Has to blame. They're not empaths. This is no apology. This is no reflection, like, type responsibility. Has to blame somebody else. Yeah. This is so out of balance. Like, these people need to get it together. Whatever this is. You know, it's wish fulfillment here. And somebody else wishes the harshness and the roughness. That's disgusting. Like, where are we at? Who are you behind closed doors when nobody's looking, Scorpio? Are you up here and they're down here? My North Noders are. Right? Eight of Chalices, they're dealing with it. This Emperor, this control freak, power hungry, probably egotistical. Yeah. Hope, fear, challenge, and homework, they're dealing with it hard. You're hoping for them to heal. That's what it is. Being very nosy. People are very nosy, you know. Well, we're nosy here. We want to know, except we're probably nosy for the right reasons. You know. One more, please. The World Tree reversed. Yeah, no closure. Somebody doesn't want to, you know, wrap it up. They're avoiding healing and all of it. These are lessons unlearned, you know. Destiny, you know. This isn't good. I don't like this energy. The devil right next to it. The devil's not going to change. The devil never will. They are earthbound. That means eternity, you know. I don't like this vibe. Public image. Somebody's trying to light the light and other people are denying it. There is hope and healing here. I feel like it's happening regardless whether these people realize it or not. Somehow, some way. Six of Pentacles down. This is about unwanted gifts or no gifts. They don't like somebody's gifts. They don't like this high priestess gifts. They don't like their psychic gifts. That's what it is. They're too competitive and low vibe for this high priestess. Fuck them. That's what I say. It's their will, their free will, and if that's what they choose, that's what they choose. And you can move on and be free from it. And let it go and worry about yourselves. Right? We're going to get a little bit more information here. Where is my stuff? My stuff. I'm going to give you an Eternal Crystal card. A lot of people comment they like this deck. I hope you do as well. What do we have for Scorpio? Angelite. Can't make that up. It's a number 2. It's about angels. Your throat and crown chakra, speaking your truth, right? All right, somebody needs to speak their truth, and Scorpios, you probably always will. Don't forget to flip and flop your energies or genders, should you need to. You've been drawn to the Angelite because the angels want you to know that they love you, and they would like you to communicate with you more on a regular basis. Your angels send you messages and signs to let you know that they're with you. Look for these signs. You may find a white feather or a coin with a significant year on it, or you may see a bird, a butterfly, or a dragonfly which hovers near you or tries to get your attention. Know that you're not alone. The angels and the universe will provide all that you need. All you need to do is ask and have faith. Okay. Where am I? Talk to your angels by asking and praying for whatever it is that your heart desires. It is easy to talk to your angels, and you don't need to speak out loud. You can talk to your angels in your mind at any time, in any place. Angelite is also a crystal for communication. It helps you to speak your truth. If you have something important to say to your angels, they can help you to communicate the right words with love and compassion. Yeah, since some of these people could be coming forth, right? My ear's itchy. Some of these people could be coming forth. All right, let's see what else. Give you a witch's kitchen. See what you're conjuring up in your kitchens this week or next week. One of these. Oh, look, witch hazel again. Ding, 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 ding. Something about that witch hazel. You guys have any little rashes or little abrasions or little bug bites or whatever? Witch hazel is great for that. I have a thing of it in my medicine cabinet as we speak. You know, it's about sensitivity. Yeah, it's a great because it doesn't burn or sting, right? So it's good to put on those things. So, okay, cool. Anywho, don't forget to flip and flop should you need to. Check it out. A sensitive witch is often troubled, emotionally, that is. When you wear your heart on your sleeve, you become an open book, and that can land you in sticky situations. As you focus more on your magical work, you will find that your intuition heightens, and does your sensitivity. Merely avoiding these who make you soar, merely avoiding those who make you soar, as well as those who would rather see you with a blemished reputation, does not serve a sensitive soul such as yourself. Rich in tannins, my powerful antioxidants cast soothing, healing spells on most dermatological issues and banish the dark circles under your eyes. Maybe I should try some. As well as troublesome emotions and negativity when used in an herbal elixir. So instead of becoming thick-skinned, allow me as nature's astringent to relieve you of any irritation or pains in the backside as you learn to appreciate and hone your empathetic nature. Blaze your own trail. Don't let these people take that, Nick. Don't let them take, they want you to, I feel like they want to trigger you. And they want to see you like suffering. And, this is a really sad, I don't know if this is everybody's situation out here, but people really are sick. This is a sick planet. Let's just be honest. It's a dark ass planet, all right, we're going to give you one more here. Where am I? Oh, I'll give you one of these. I do like these. Okay, my hidden realms. Yeah, this one does take reversals. So what do you got for Scorpio here? Whew, all right, that's the one. And we have the Eyes of Beauty. It's reversed. I'm going to show it to you upright. It's number 25, positive expectations and clarity. That's what we all want, right? 25, reversed. All right, don't forget to flip and flop, should you need to. As a challenger, the Eyes of Beauty are a sign that self-centered fear expressed through harsh judgment is behind your current circumstances. Are you seeing only the flaws in your circumstances or in another person? Are you looking at what is wrong instead of what could be made right? If you take some time to adjust your eyes and see things exactly as they are, you cannot help but to admire their perfection. Release your expectations and demands and be with the truth of the way things are now. Your whole and I'm sorry, I had a hard time saying that for some reason. Somebody didn't want me to get these messages out. I literally feel like something. Anyway, that was weird. I'm going to do that anyway. Release your expectations and demands and be with the truth of the way things are now. You're whole and beautiful and perfect, and what you observe is too. It may not be exactly what you want, but perhaps in shifting your vision, you will find clarity and will see it's exactly what you need at this time. A total shift in perception is what's required right now. Whoops. Shift your perception. You know, I like to tell people to stay positive, right? I'm a very positive sign. And I've been known to tell people that if you have to be ridiculously positive, then so be it. Like ridiculously positive out of this negativity, dark energy that's trying to suck you down, right? I feel like there's psychic energy vampires, maybe emotional vampires or something, you know? I'm feeling the succubus, incubus, you know? It's really weird. Hi there, everybody. Thank you, Florence. Hello, hello. All right, so I'm going to give you one of these, and then I want to give you, if I can find it, I wanted to give you a rune, but I don't know where I put that deck. Oh, there they are, behind everything. I'm going to give you a rune. Show me what I need to see. All right, we're going to take this one, Stone of Memories. That's the back. It says, memories of good days, laughter, tears, or sorrow. They'll be with you in the dreams wake tomorrow. Leave nothing left unsaid. It's pretty deep. That's a Scorpio card. You know, say your truth, speak your truth. Say what you need to say it clearly. Okay, yeah. These people, you know, it is what it is. Holy moly. What are you going to do? It's all about glowing up and showing up and ascension in the end. You know, completion, puzzle pieces. You know, somebody's glowing up and showing up. Somebody's doing well, and somebody will be doing well. These negative energies, I you know, not so much. Somebody is admiring you, right? Or you them. You have an admirer. How's that? You have an admirer, Scorpio, out of all these haters. Ha! Imagine that. I love it. See? Who cares? People lucky anyway. You know? Who cares if that person doesn't? Because these people do. Or whatever. You know? Everybody has a hater. You know what I mean? So, and you probably don't care for other people and what? So, you know, a gentleman. I don't know if this person's a gentleman. I'm not going to say that. I'm going to leave it up to you to decipher. But we got female over here and gentleman over here. And this person, if they're the dark side or something, you know, maybe this person is the gentleman. Maybe this person is the one that admires you. But on the other hand, it very well could be the devil or whatever. The very dark, toxic vibe thing. Yeah, dealing with the death of a friend. Dealing with the death. I felt that transformative death card vibe. Cool, Florence. Yeah. Ridiculously positive. Believe me, I have my days where I wake up and I just want to, you know, yell it and scream and, you know, I'm just in a bad mood, you know. We all have them, right? But for the most part, yeah, be cool. Heal. Stay balanced. Stay focused. 2 more, please. Yeah. Riches through stock. Riches through stock. Some of you may have some money through stock. Through something. Some kind of banking something. IRAs, 401s, who knows? All kinds of stuff. All right. And the flames. I just got the chills. Whew. Wow, it's still going. All right, Scorpio, this is awesome because this increases all of your good cards and decreases the unlucky negative cards. So it's like double luck. And you deserve it because you've been through a lot, Scorpio, and Scorpios always go through the most. I feel it. I can believe it. I know there could be, Leos or Sagittariuses or Cancers or whoever that feel like they've been through the most, and technically they may have. But Scorpios always go through it hard, That's why you look great. Well, when you're healed, right, it shows. And when you're very down and low and negative, you can see it in people, right? Do they care about we don't care what people think, but we have integrity to get up in the morning and clean ourselves up, brush our teeth. Hopefully you brush your teeth. I know people that don't. It's disgusting. I'm sorry. I'm going to say it. It's gross. Brush your damn teeth. But you can tell people look healed. They look healthy, right? It's the vibe. And that's where we want to get people. These are your messages, Scorpio. Be cool. Be kind. Be patient. And just be a good human. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, hit that button for me right now. Yeah, I really appreciate everybody watching. But yeah, I will be back soon with your next messages. Ciao.